Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is March 17th, 2019. I'm going to do a quick garden review. It's nice. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful day here in Missouri, and I've got a few potatoes that I'm going to plant. Not that I'm going to show you all the planting, but here, what is it? You're supposed to plant them about 4 to 6 inches deep. Put the eye up, or the chit as they call it. They're supposed to be 10 to 12 inches apart, each potato you plant. And or piece of potato. I've cut my potatoes up into pieces. And the fact that they've been drying out the last day and a half. So I need to plant them. And each row should be about 18 to 22 inches apart. So there you are. If you don't know how to plant them, I'm going to add a little bit of, since I have some fertilizer, I'm going to add sprinkle a little bit in at the bottom of my little holes that I dig about, mine will be about 6 inches deep. Here, let me show you real quick. So I prepared this little bed here. I guess I'm going to plant potatoes in it. And we'll see how much, if I have any potatoes left over or if I buy any more potatoes. But I brought some leaf mulch around, and I've moved this bed over. I've moved it over a foot. It was too tight. When I grew tomatoes up against the fence, I had 3 feet separation, but it was just way too tight. So now I've given myself 4 feet. So I moved all the wood over. As you can see that the beds are about 3 or 4 inches down. So I'll bring some leaf mulch since I have it, and I'll show you. In fact, here in a bit I'll show you. In fact, I'll go back in the backyard and show you where I'm bringing from. Okay, this is how things are looking. So I'm going to till this center section up, and I'll probably till around the garden edge, and then in a month or so, I'll plant tomatoes and things. So here are the potato pieces I'm going to be planting. You can see the eyes. You can see that I've had this drying a bit. But these are potatoes that just grew eyes in my house. I didn't eat them in time. So that looks pretty healthy to me. Look at that. So I'll plant these out and we'll see what happens. Okay, this is my backyard. Last year I put all my leaves, well, not all of them, but a lot of them right here. And so they've been, mulching down. I'm going to try and shred all these leaves again here in the next week or so. So anyway, I'll put that all on the garden, and you can see these branches hanging around here. Look, do you see all those branches on the ground? The branches over there, a month ago I came out and cut them up, but I'm going to shred all those branches. That's part of the reason. You see those branches? We had some snow that was so heavy on my tree, and oh man, it snapped off all these beautiful branches. I'm heartbroken. So I'll grind up anything less than 3 inches. I'll try and grind up and make mulch out of. You see that? I was out here. We had snow on the ground forever, it seemed, and just about a week ago it finally melted down and stuff. This has been collecting leaves in this pile here for, you can see the ones on top from last year, but I had leaves down from the year before. So I'm coming back here, taking off the top layer and digging out the bottom. And I'll do that on the other stack up that I just showed you also. So this is what I'm going to do to build up my bed. Oh, look at that. The fence is all knocked down. Well, that's life. It's an old fence. So it came from my neighbor's tree, which, anyway. So look at that. I thought it was from my mulberry tree. But wherever it came from, I'll cut it up. It does look like mulberry though. I'll cut it up and mulch it, Lord willing. So here's my big, I guess it's kind of a birthday present about 4 months early to myself. I've been wanting to get a chipper shredder for a few years, and finally I bit the dust and bought one. They had a coupon at Harbor Freight, I think 9.5 horsepower. I used it a little bit yesterday. Very nice. You might also, if you want to get yourself a greenhouse, like my little greenhouse, that's 6x8, they're selling those for $200 right now if you get the coupons. So, anyway, it's something to think about.